Good boy. We're being chased by a tractor. Whoa. Go. This way. Come on, little one. Keep going. It's alright. Good boy. Tractor sounds like he's cutting again.
Huh?
Tractor sounds like he's cutting again. Come on. Oh. Wow. Oh. Try outdoors with Jax. And today's episode is bug out. Especially with your family. And it just so happens that we just got confronted by a big guy in a tractor. I think this is his land. But as you can see, he's been doing all this pathway today. And this. But we're going to go to our spot. Anyway. And see if we can set up camp. Is that right, dude?
Huh?
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Come on then. Wow. So the walkway is actually done. He's made it a massive walkway again, babe. Whew, come on. No. Let's get to location. Yeah, oh, he's born out. You managed it though, you alright? Good boy. Yeah, you could, good boy.
Is this where we set up our camp?
Hmm? I don't know, baby, yeah, we were. It's always like someone's been here though, you know. When you've been here and you come back, put your bag down if you want, dude.
I'm gonna follow you. This is the place.
This is the place, I'm just wandering on the spot. We're doing bug out today, and it's quite fitting really because the guy whose land it is, I think he's in, there's a couple of tractors down there and they're doing some cutting. And someone does know that we come here because things get moved from the fires, and there was 2 logs we had which we took from like over there somewhere, and actually, oh, there they are. See those 2 stumps? We had them over here last time, and now they're back over there in the same spot.
So I can get them.
So no, it's alright, we'll get them in a little bit. So in a bug out situation, you know, we've come to somewhere that we know anyway, that's out the way. But now we've got to deal with the fact that other people know that we're here. But I suppose if in a shit hits the fan situation, for real, they wouldn't be concerned about us being here. They'll be in their own situation as it is. So we're just literally gonna, Jax is gonna scout round now. I'm gonna set his hammock and his tarp up. And then if the landowner comes, we're just going to have to say, look, can we just stay for the night, you know. Maybe chuck him a drink or something, I don't know, see how friendly he is. Maybe he might not be friendly, then, you know, we'll have to deal with another situation. Anyway, the light's going, so the sun or the Arden is up there now, so I'm guessing they've probably got about, I'd say 2 2 hours, just about 2 hours of daylight. So yeah, so it's time to get cracking. Jackie's first job, dude. I want you to go and get some sticks for me. Little sticks for starting the fire, and then medium sticks for the fire, okay?
Yeah.
It's going to be cook our food later, okay?
I'm just gonna get some sticks.
Go on then. Right, I'm going to crack up and set these tarps up in these hammocks up. We've got 2 setups to set up now. So we'll be back shortly.
4.
Right, referring to the logs we had in our last video, these 2 logs, right? Now I just went over to collect them to put my camera on, and this is good. It's good news because it means the landowner's not here. But check this out. We found these pegs. Someone's made pegs or stakes, and the logs have been put back, and you can see where they've been whittling here. So this is good. They've had a fire, so this is good. This means this is really good. We've had another bushcrafter here, which is outstanding because of people like ourselves. You can see he's made a bed here. He's made a bedrock. Good stuff, man. What's he used? Bit of nylon.
Dad, what are these called?
That's a bedrock. You put other logs across it, you see. I don't think he's got to that part yet. So let's take the log. We're going to take the log over here. We're going to leave it over here. But on the log, I'm going to craft something tonight. And I'm going to leave something. And yeah, I mean, you can see there's someone here. So maybe these people might have a video, who knows. This could be a collaboration on the cards. Not only that, we could bump into someone, another partner we could do bushcraft with, and you know, share plans with someone like-minded. So that's good. I'm happy. I feel like if someone's going to come upon us now, it's going to be a bushcraft brother, so to speak. So I'm just going to set this up anyway. Like I said, time's dying, so let's get it done. Go and fetch us some more sticks, dude. We need more.
Okay.
We're going to have fires all night, aren't we? Okay?
Yeah.
So, for your tar, need to leave. Go and find me some little sticks, dude.
Okay.
It's going to be a race against time to get set up here.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Boy.
This is a tiny one?
Yeah, loads of little, see like little twiggy twigs?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Little twiggy twigs.
Right, I'm going to set you up a little low one, okay?
Yeah.
So you can sit nice in your hammock.
Scared me. It scared me from the noise.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to... This is going to be your ridge line from now on, okay?
Yeah.
Plenty.
Okay, here's some twiggy twigs.
Right, go and set them up in the fire, dude, where you need them.
Okay.
Right, come on. More twigs, Jackies, more. Come on, babe. How long do you think that will last? You gotta push these little ones today.
Huh?
Gotta push these little ones.
Just what?
Yeah. If you can see these, but I strung these up on the mosquito net, so they just literally hang over, come down to the other side and toggle in. There's a few little skeeters around here now, so we'll hurry up. Don't get a hammock without a bug net. In a situation, you need that bug net, especially with certain tech giants releasing thousands of mosquitoes into nature.
There's no mosquitoes in here.
Yeah, there is.
What?
ticking on.
Time's ticking, flipping on.
Wait, yeah, but it's not good, babe, because it'll be dark soon.
Oh.
So as you can see, we've got Jackie's set up now with his tarp. So if you're looking at, he's got a sleeping bag, and then he's got the Robin's zigzag slumber, which was my mat.
Yeah.
But it's better suited to him, to be fair, because it's just lighter, easier for his pack. There's his pack. He's got a Combat UK 30 litre assault molly pack. I've got a 40 litre assault molly pack. Got some extra bits as well, so he's got to be flexible. Look at this, guys. This is 20 quid hammock, 20 quid tar, like 15 quid sleeping bag, and a 15 quid roll mat. And then I've got a Miltech. He's got a Miltech poncho liner which can double as a hammock quilt, which I'll do once I've set mine up, and I'll show you that. And that is probably about 25 quid. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, for nearly 100 quid plus a bag. You know, you're camping like, so that's the moral of the story. And that gear lasts, like it does last. I've had that top for years. I've had that hammock, well that's his hammock, I actually bought him that a while ago, but he's only just getting out in it now. He's a bit little then, weren't you, dude?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to set mine up and then we're ready. Right, so we set our camp up. Put the hammocks quite close, we're just going to do a little tidy-fy there. I'm not expecting too much rain, to be fair, so I'm not expecting any rain. But yeah, it's a little camp. So just going to get a fire going. Got the camelback up. And the reason I like the camelback, because it has this little tap on it. When you don't have this bite on it, it just flows like a tap. So obviously when you've got your wash bag and stuff, your wash kit, you know, or you need water, it's handy. It's just like a little 3 litre reservoir. Just clips on the front of the pack. You know, you need water. In a bug out situation, you need water, like so, and then every opportunity you need to find water, you need to carry as much as you can, because, you know, with the current state of the climate, you know, believe what you want about it, you know, pole shift. Anyway, the climate's going to get a lot hotter, so you will struggle to find water. And say governments and stuff, they will have control of the water supply anyway, so you know, you're not going to be looking to them if you're already out here in this situation. So yeah, a camelback, some way to support water, also way to filter water. We'll do that in a second. I'll go through in a minute. Well, actually, I have something on me. What's in Jay's bag of tricks?
Yeah.
Turn it up, babe. A straw, a water. This is a water drop, and this is just a life straw, pretty much. So put my own bit of cordage on it. I've got one of these. Jax has got one of these. Yeah, so that stays in me handy. Not in your backpack. I didn't bring it because you don't need it, but this is just in Daddy's thing. So yeah, so I'm just going to shove that back in there now and set up. But yeah, there's a gravity bag in there, the blue thing, and that connects to this water straw, and I can refill that camelback straight from a gravity pack higher up, just straight into it. And also I've got a hand pump in there as well, so you know, one else fails or whatever. But we'll go into that in a minute. I'm just going to set the fire up because we're going to start losing daylight soon. Get the fire set up, get him set up. Yeah, and start getting some cooks on, and we start going through some stuff once we're all nice and set up. So I'm just going to set the fire pit up now, set some fires, get some flames going, and get some food going, and get this little guy all chilled out, and we'll go from there. There we go. And then maybe a few curls. With the blade side. That'll do, nice little mini feather stick. And then we have our wood ready. We have our ferro rod, spine of the knife. There we go. Good stuff.
Dad?
Yeah?
I think the tractors have gone now.
Me too.
Now
So
huh?
we've evaded the tractors, which is good.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
evaded.
Yeah.
But they're not going to come and find you. You've escaped.
They've escaped.
We've escaped. So in a bug out situation, we'd be pretty safe by now. Safe. Well, the smoke from the fire would start giving us away soon. You know, and you wouldn't have to have a fire. You could have a stove, you know. You could go for the stove, but the thing with stoves is, it's going to run out of fuel. I mean, I know if it was a bug out situation in today, there is plenty of things about you're going to come against, like abandoned buildings, you know, or whatever, you know, assuming people have been on the move or are moving around. So you're going to kind of want to rely on the basics, and a ferro rod and a knife, providing you can get the tinder, will last you years, absolute years. And use what's around you as well. I'm just going to let this catch build up because we've got some food to cook. You alright, little dude?
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Saw that fire going?
I like being in my hammock.
Good. Because I want you to be in it a lot more, because I want you to get out a lot more.
Yeah.
You need to. Look at that now, here we go.
Sounding good?
Looking good. Let's get some more wood chopped. And
I have some piles of wood
you
there.
have been a good wood piler there. I'm going to chop some of that up now with my saw, and we can get some wood on there. We need some skewers, babe,
Skewers.
for our chicken. Yeah. So I'm going to sort some of that out.
Where are you? Yeah.
Tired?
From?
Oh, babe.
Where are we going to get skewers from?
We've got skewers. Where are we going to get skewers from? Look at all the wood. What are skewers made out of?
Wood.
There we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yum yum!
Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Okay.
Yeah, got 2 sticks.
Good stuff. Right. That's it up there. Nice.
What making?
Huh?
What making?
We've got to cook our chicken.
Oh. You're gonna have one.
Aye.
You're gonna have one.
Like this. So I am having.
What?
So I am having, dude. Because Daddy's a legend.
Yeah.
I brought a beer. One beer. Oh yeah.
What beers are they called?
It's Elvis juice.
Elvis juice.
Elvis juice. Whatever that means. We're gonna find out.
Juice. Juice.
1 for the morning, 2 for the joy. I don't know the rest. That's what I'm saying. So we've got the skillet, the grill, got the chicken, got his little canteen cup there, haven't we, dude? Nice. Nice grand. He's just in his little hammock, little light hanging up off the line. Are you glad you came out with that? Do you love it? There's a little fire going back up now. It's the life, innit?
Yeah.
It is though. Alright, little pea.
Huh?
No, nice.
Look at it.
Every parent's nightmare.
Huh?
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 Love you. So until the morning, we got some breakfast to cook in the morning. I'm going to return the favour of the other bushcrafter who also uses this spot, as he left some stakes and signs that he was wild camping and testing stuff out. So I probably will. I'll leave him something in return. I'll craft something. I might even craft like a little Swedish torch, because I've got my auger bits with me. So if I can find a log, I might just do my little Swedish torch or a Swedish candle or something, and and see what the reaction is next time we come. See, maybe there'll be another bushcrafter in the vicinity, and it's good to meet up, especially in these, if you're a bug out situation, you know. Some people are like-minded, some people, you know, you're on like the patch says, you know, like probably the name of this video would be called is The Journey to Perfection. And you can only find that perfection in the wilderness. So yep. So until the mañana, and breakfast, and we'll see what we're going to craft in return. Alright, see you in the night, jackies.
Bye-bye.
It's 6:45 in the morning.
Okay.
Let's just go up, haven't we, dude?
Yeah.
Right. Right. Get some bracky brack. Get your hot chocolate on the go, herbal tea. Some masala, mate. That's those cups. Where are you going, baby? Come here. So, in a bug out situation,
Yeah.
in a bug out situation, we'd be literally packing up now and probably looking to move while it's still really early, before anyone else gets awake really. But as far as this as a location goes, providing we've got water and stuff, we could stay here for a few more days, I suppose. But my idea would be to move on and get into thicker woodland, even further away from people. Depending what your plan is for food, because that's
that's key, is your food plan.
We did bring some food back.
We did bring some food, but in a bug out situation or a shit hits the fan situation, you're only going to have a limited supply of food, and my need for being in the forest or in the wild is because I know I can eat. I know plants I can eat. Like I could, I know full well I could sustain myself and Jax. And other people, based on what you can find a day, it really is abundant if you just change your palate, if you just change your tastes, your palate and stuff. So we're gonna get up now. We're all ready, aren't we?
Yeah.
Gonna be down and all that fizzy straight away. Let's get a nice something still inside you first. Come here. It's a good sugar rush. You do not want to be running off sugar 100%. You want carbohydrates, starches, all these type of things, proteins, nuts, good fuel for your body. Sugar will burn out and it'll burn you out after a while, and therefore you're actually undoing it. So yeah, watch the sugar. Don't pack sugar all the time. Right, now let's go and look for some wood then, my hard little gym wag. Pretty sore? Yeah. Let's go and get some wood. There's a nice stack.
That'll do us, little Juan. Make this bushcraft or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Is it?
No, the camper ones. The camper ones are very nice.
The camping chocolate.
Yeah.
She knows something about boiled water on a fire so much better. So basically, rocket stove principle. So I'm going to leave this for the guy who made the pegs in the little bent rack.
That's how you lose.
Nice eggy news.
I say, boop.
Oh, meows. Ah,
Lanky!
never mind, Lanky.
No, Lanky's a rookie. Oh.
Oh, scrambled egg. Nice scrambled egg and cheese muffin. We're gonna make it down in the woods.
Yeah.
Alright then.
One like that.
Should we do one like this one over here? We can see who started.
Can we do one like that?
Yeah. Let's pack away then. And then
Cut in some logs for
Go ahead, cut some logs up then. We're going to talk about bug out bags, and we're going to talk out necessities real quick. My biggest necessity is I would not want to be anywhere without my knife and my flint steel. I just wouldn't. Absolutely wouldn't. You know, got my fire in there. With this, you've got your chance of survival has gone up by like easily 50%. You run off no cutting tools, nothing, not even a way to strike a fire or to even process any materials around you. A knife and a fire steel is my number one thing. Second thing, which most people will be on at me, should be number one, is something to carry water in. Water container. Single, if you get a single wall, single steel, you can boil in the container as well. Obviously a cup, some sort of cup to boil water in as well, if you can. Maybe just get a dual purpose. This is a dual purpose really, so I could be without this but have this, because this would serve two purposes, because I could carry water in it and I can process water in it and purify it. This just happens to be part of the kit, which I do honestly, I did a little video on this TBS cook kit, and I highly rate it. It's a good kit, or something similar. I think Stanley do them. You know, there's all different brands out there. I just went with this one because I like a Helicon, and I had a Helicon pack, so kind of sold me on it. The next thing is, so you've got fire, you've got water, you've got cutting. This comes with fire, you see, your knife is cutting and fire, it's survival. Then you've got a way to boil water. So now you're starting to thrive a bit. You know, you can find water, you can get things. A lot of people, they'll pack rations in and stuff, and they're going to be heavy unless you're used to carrying them packs. You know, but you don't want to be reliant on rations, because rations run out. You want to get reliant on what's around you, what's growing around you. Get familiar with what's out in what seasons in your local area or where you're going. Foraging is going to be the number one food source for you out in the wild in a shit hits the fan situation. You don't want to be living like a savage. You want to be thriving. You get a cut, you know what plants to go and find. Most plants make a good poultice for healing. It's just the way it is. Some better than others, but most plants are good for healing. You just got to know. So taking time out to find a forager's guide or a booklet or something about your local area, internet time while it's still on. Get familiar with your plants, because there's a lot of plants out there. I could survive off nettles all year round. I'm not gonna, but I technically could. Dandelions, they're everywhere, they're always everywhere. The roots, they're visible. I could technically eat them all year round, and they're just two food source. I'm not gonna survive solely on them. I probably won't mess too much with the meat, if I'm honest, just because plants are so abundant and you know they're cleaner to handle. So the next thing that covers food, and the next thing I would recommend is a shelter. Now a shelter, some sort of tarp or like sleep system. A tarp can be a sleep system, it can be a bivy bag. It's a necessity. If you're going to carry anything, a knife, a water bottle, a striker and a tarp, you know, and some knowledge of your local surroundings, yeah, or your surroundings and where you're going to be, your chances of survival's just gone up again. Now you've got to try and get the kids into it as well, because a lot of us have got kids and stuff, but you kind of just need shelter, a knife, a fire and water, and learn what is food. Not pack food, but learn what's food. Get your kids eating the stuff on the trails. Get your kids, I get Jacks all the time, I'm like, eat this leaf, eat that leaf, chew that seed, you know, and he's like, what's that, Dad? And I'm just like, oh, it's whatever plant, you know what I mean? I try and pick a couple plants a month and try and go out and find them, or if I know what's in season, go and find them. But yeah, so with the knife, if you can, if you're going to carry extra stuff, that's your basic. Extra cutting tools, right, like saws, axes, I mean, this is a B&Q axe. I sharpened it, I put my own strap on it, I sharpened it up. This is a nice axe.
You know, it's hardened thing. This will last me years if I look after it. It doesn't have to be a bushcraft axe, you know. It just came with a dodgy ass strap. I just sewed it on, put another strap around it, and it's personal. It's mine, man. I love this axe. I could go and buy another one, but I'm not going to because I like this axe. So, but as I say, cutting tools, extra tools, these will help you how comfortable you are going to survive in the wild. Now you're starting getting into luxuries because you've got food, water, fire, shelter. So now you're cutting tools, you can build yourself a bed, you can build yourself an extra shelter, you know, you can do away with the tarp. You know, if you start getting materials that's around you and processing, you need these tools. Augers are great. When I made the Swedish torch for the mystery camper over there, augers, you can put holes in stuff, you can build structural stuff. Depends what you're going to do. If shit has hit the fan, you're not going to be going home soon.
I got loads of them. I'm just gonna cut in the hair. About it. And then down. This part.
Successful camp. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, as always, we left no trace.
Huh?
Got the rubbish on his back. And we're out of here.
Yeah, I was really.
Is my axe on my back, dude?
Yeah?
There?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. Right. Until next time, guys. And the moral of the story is, just get out there. Just absolutely get out there, because nothing happens unless you're out there, innit? Nothing happens. What was I saying before? Dandelions are everywhere. Anti-cancerous, full of minerals, vitamin C, you name it. Dandelions are everywhere. Eat all these thistles. Eat them. Fireweed. Don't be scared if you have to leave, that you're gonna not be provided for. Everything is provided for. And he's doing ID on them mushrooms, but they're probably edible. And you know, you're always providing.
Yeah.
Dragonfly there. There's a water around here somewhere.
Whoa.
Right guys, till next time. Get out. Jackies.